I would like to share my Coachella experience today.
So we gotta do like, what would you rather have, Pink Whitney or Fireball?
Fireball.
Oh, nice. I would have a Pink Whitney.
I know, so I got 6 each. So this was my first and only time going. I went with my husband and we drove our almost finished van build into the festival.
I wonder if we can get some van life neighbors. I was trying to get next to some van boys.
I heard your neighbors are usually the people online with you.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so driving into the festival, we were both pretty nervous. The website had listed quite a few things that you're not supposed to have inside the festival, like running water, which we did have. First tip, we decided to go in very late at night. It was the first day of the opening, Thursday, and we went in about an hour before the cutoff time, which I believe the cutoff time was 3 a.m., so we got there around 2:30ish a.m., and there was barely any line at all, which is a big reason why we wanted to do it. One guy stepped in and then walked back out. It was so chill. It was so chill, and I was very surprised by it. Here's my live reaction. Open up the thing, did a little, just open up the net, did a little, and then it was this is nice, almost like a home. I was like, yeah, we're doing it all ourselves. So he's like, nice.
Wow.
Yeah. And then he went on the other side to the right, and then said something to you on the right side, and then he said, oh, you're good. Meanwhile, the people next to us got their whole Costco. Yeah, they got their whole Costco bottle stripped from them of vodka, Kirkland brand. They got a whole big bottle. Got it sweet. I think they let them take a shot of it though before they confiscated it.
Really?
I think they were pouring shots to it, so yeah.
That's odd.
Not over here, not with our brothers. So now we're in the car camping area. We got a parking spot. And as we're there looking around, I remember feeling excited because I had seen quite a few other van lifers. I could tell because they had the solar panels on their roof and whatnot, which was comforting in ways of it feels like we're all fam, number one. And number two, it's okay, this is normal to have your van house here. The website had made it seem like it maybe wasn't as friendly with that, but there was several people doing it. There was also quite a few I had noticed. I don't remember the name of the companies, but the rentals where you can essentially rent a van house. It looked like quite a few people had done that. So we're in our parking spot and we just hear everyone setting up their tents, essentially setting up their tents and their campsite. But all we had to do was go to the back, put our bed down, and you'll actually see us making some cereal here. I have some of these. Once we put our bed down and had a snack, we were just so curious, so we decided to go out and walk around, which we had seen that there was one, it was quite a bit of a walk from our actual parking spot to the main area for car campers. There was a lot of porta potties, which nasty. I'm thankful that our van has a toilet. And the shower experience, we brought shower bags. At the time our shower wasn't working yet, so we just used our shower bags, and that worked way better because the shower lines were insane. And then at the main, the main area for car campers, which only car campers has access to, there were several food trucks open, which was so nice, and several different games going on, which I didn't even know was a thing. There was what's it called? Where you put the headphones on and you dance. They had that going on, and they had a couple other games where you can win prizes. The following day, they had even more activities happening, like making bracelets and other art type things. They had a chill corner. They had yoga, which was one of my favorite experiences while being there. I just happened to stumble into it. I didn't even know that there was yoga going on. There was an activities board posted at the front of the area, which was nice. So I highly recommend you check that out if you're car camping the first night you get there, just so that you can plot out what activities you want to go to and make sure to plan for it. They did have some cool prizes for some of the games going on, and it was a really good way to meet people. If you're going to the festival by yourself, or if you want to meet new people, the car camping activities area is prime place to do that, just because a lot of the activities are encouraging us to be social. Overall, I'd say it was a really cool, unique experience. I definitely would do car camping again. I think even if I didn't have the van build, it just seemed like a fun way to bond with your peeps and the other car campers.
Are you planning on washing your hair? Before I wanted to
Coachella, Taiwan. Tree went to go get some ice because our electric was working, and now the volts continue to drop down lower, so we emailed our electric guy to see what the other issue may be, since we thought we fixed it. It was doing better, but still, yeah, if it's not connected to shore power like an outlet, then it seemed to drop later on in the day, even with a high battery. If anyone knows why that might be, let me know. But I am filling up our portable shower we got from Amazon, since our water isn't working yet.
Just to strictly make this a icebox cooler, so you just fill this boy with ice, and we can just turn this boy off, and then we can power the rest of the stuff, and it shouldn't take that much.
Okay.
You can charge your phone, stuff like that.
Okay. So should we put the freezer stuff in the fridge maybe and put them all together?
I was looking up there. There's nothing really up here. There's nothing like hash browns. That's pretty. It's slowly, but it'll hold for sure, and it's doing a good job. Yeah, we'll keep the same pattern up.
And you said what? It's a miracle that it's working.
Miracle. The sun is helping us out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a perfect balance of just enough sun to power, but not enough to make us overheated, actually overheating the van and stuff.
Yeah.
Toss these toys in here. And I'm ready.
Let's do it.
That's the next point. They don't have outlets there. And at the time, our battery situation wasn't premium, so we ran out of battery, I think the second day we were there, and our solar panels just weren't pulling in enough, and there was no outlet for us to plug in. This is my next pro tip. Have a game plan before you even go into the festival. There's going to be so many different stages, and each stage has such a different vibe. This one was my favorite. By far, it was just so vibey. We ended up going there really early one day, and earlier on in the days, a lot of like lesser known artists. However, it's such a vibe because there's not as many people out there, and if you like to get a good tan like me, then the sun's blazing and it's prime time, in my opinion. That was one of my favorite times of day to be out there. But have a plan. Know exactly who sets you're going to at what time so that you're not like scrambled in the midst of the chaos trying to figure out where should we go next. So we did have each of our days planned out, and the Coachella app is pretty good at allowing you to schedule that. So make sure you get the Coachella app as well. If you're a van lifer and you're intimidated by the experience of like going in, I hope that this eased your mind a bit, because I couldn't really find anything online at the time that we went on this. So I was like, is it acceptable to bring your van house there? It is, or at least it was when we went, and I hope this eases your mind. I hope, even if you're not a van lifer and you were just curious about the festival experience, I hope that this brought you some new insight. I definitely would go again. It was such a unique experience, and it was really cool to see just so many different live artists. That is our Coachella van life experience. We are almost finished with our van build, so very soon I will be sharing a lot more videos along the lines of our van life adventures. But in the meantime, if you have any questions about the van build process or van life in general or anything else, I would definitely be open to answering those. I really want to develop a community here where I'm able to share my wisdom and the things I'm learning about this van life experience. It's been such a unique journey for me so far, and I'm excited to begin sharing that with you. I hope you got something out of this video, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing rest of your week. Blessings, peace to you, and stay grounded.